So we are looking for the rate of change in this line, okay? Do you think that the rate of change of this line, what's another name for rate of change? Slope, okay? So we're looking for the slope of this line, okay? Do you think the slope of this line is going to be the same from this point to this point as it is from this point to this point on the line? Is the slope going to be the same throughout the entire line? No? Some say no, some say yes. Why don't you talk to your partner? Do you think that the slope of the line is going to be the same between these 2 points on the line, these 2 points on the line, these 2 points on the line, and so on? Okay? Talk to your partner about 5 seconds. No, sorry, 15 seconds. Our slope. Is the slope of the line going to be the same from this point? Oops. That's for in a second. Sorry. Okay. Back to here. Okay, so is the slope of the line going to be the same from this point to this point, this point to this point, this point to this point, and so on? Are they going to be the same slope from point to point on the line? Zane, what do you think?
I don't know if it's right, but I think since it's linear, it is going to be the same.
Okay, because it's linear. Okay, so because it's all on the same line, it's going to be the same slope? What do y'all think? Any votes for no, it's not going to be the same? So everybody agrees yes? Have we talked about that yet? No, so I'm just asking you to take a guess based on what you know. Okay, you are correct. If you're graphing one line, whether you graph this section or this section or this section or whatever you're graphing, it's going to all be the same slope. Because the reason I bring that up is because Avery asked a really good question a second ago. He said, is it going to be, are you finding the slope between the 2 green dots, or are you finding the slope from 2 other points? Okay, so if he finds the slope from the 2 green dots or any other 2 points, is it going to be the same slope? If I pick 2 points and Vanessa picks 2 points and Warren picks 2 points, we all pick 2 different points, are we all going to get the same slope? Yes. Assuming we calculate it correctly, right? Right? So, yes, you are going to end up with the same slope. So, let's find our rate of change. Let's find our slope. How do I do that?
Rise over run.
Okay, rise over run. Sure, we haven't said that exactly, but what does that mean?
That means how much it goes up, not how much it goes on the side.
Okay, how much it goes up to how much it goes over. Sure. So that's between what? Yes. What do I need in order to find how much it's going up to how much it's going over?
The amount is going up.
Yes, between what?
X and Y.
2 points? I gotta pick 2 points to figure out how much it's gonna go up and how much it's gonna go over, right?
It doesn't matter what points you pick.
No, it doesn't matter which points you pick, but you have to pick 2 points. Yeah. All right, so let's pick 2 points. Which 2 points would you like to pick?
Just to be easy, 1 and 2.
They're doing 2 green ones.
The 2 green ones? Okay, what did we talk about yesterday that if we're gonna find the slope of the line or the rate of change of the line, what did we say about the points that we pick? They have to be where? Can I pick one in the middle of a square?
They have to be on.
It has to be on the corner of the square. Okay, it can't be in the middle, can't be on the side, can't be sort of on the line. It has to be on the corner of the square on the line that we're graphing. Okay? So if I pick the 2 green dots, awesome. What are my 2 green dots ordered pairs? This one is what?
-5,
-5, -3. -5, -3. Okay, and then what about this one? Zero, -1. Now, can I just count, or what else could I do to solve this? What did we do yesterday to find the rate of change of the slope? Put it in a table. Is it the same thing? Yes. Okay, I'm going to put mine in a table, and then we're going to do rise over run. Okay, so I've got my x values, 0 and -5 and -1, -3. Okay, How much is it changing from -5 to -3? +2. And how much is it changing from 0 to -1? Subtracting 1. Okay, so now what do I do? Divide what? Okay, I need more than just 3 people talking to me, please. I need to divide which 2 numbers?
The -1 and the 2.
The 2 and the -1. Okay, which is my numerator? The number on top.
Why would you put 0 and -5 in there?
Because those are your,
It's supposed to be 5.
Yeah.
it's 0 and -5 on X. And then
I was checking to see if you were listening.
No, you won't.
0 and -5, -1 and -3.
And I was like, oh, I can do.
We need to change those because I was very wrong. Now what are our changes? From 0 to -5 is a change of what? -5. Okay, you have to make sure that you're very particular. And then from -1 to -3, what is the change? +2. Is it +2? -2. From -1 to -3 is -2.
Okay, subtract. You added 31.
Okay? Hi, sorry. Alright, so we ended up with a -2 divided by a -5. That's my y values divided by my x values. My changes, okay? A negative divided by a negative equals a positive. So we end up with a slope of 2/5. Do you think that matches what we have in our graph?
Well, we know.
Is this a positive or a negative number, 2/5? Positive. Are we increasing or decreasing? It's increasing. From left to right, right? I need eyes up here. Jacob, eyes up here, please. From left to right, is my graph increasing or decreasing? Increasing, and we have a positive or negative slope. Okay, so what can you assume? So a positive slope means what? Yes, positive slope is the same thing as, it means that the graph is going to increase. Means increasing graph. Yes, I want you to write this. Positive slope means increasing graph. To write the equation for this problem, then we have our rate of change, so we would end up with y equals what?
2/5 X.
2/5 X.
2/5 x, which is the same thing as 2/5 times x. And then where's our initial value?
0.
This value right here,
So
right?
-1.
-1. Okay, why is it this number right here?
Because that's a 0 then.
That's where x is 0, right? Okay, do you remember the term that we used for this last week? Initial value, yes. And on a graph, it's where the graph crosses the y-axis. So it's the y-intercept. Very good, Abigail. Okay, so this is, I want you to also write that this is a y-intercept. Okay, it's the exact same thing as the initial value. They mean the exact same thing. It's the same part of the equation, same thing on the graph. Yes, ma'am.
Wouldn't it work if you did 5?